Good morning and welcome to the third annual Evidence-Based Practice Forum. We are so glad that you can join us for an enlightening, inspiring, and energizing day. Healthcare providers, particularly nurses, play an incredible role in assuring that patients get the most current, appropriate, and best practices in care. Today, you will learn about some of the best practices in a variety of care settings. As indicated by our theme, Healthcare Across the Lifespan, we are going to learn about best practices related to pain management, bathing, wound care, antibiotic therapy, and post-intervention care that impact patients from birth to aging. As you listen to the speakers today, I hope that you contemplate issues and concerns that impact you in your daily practice. I hope that you have learned more about the process and can generate some ideas and consider evidence-based strategies to determine the best practices for your patients. Just so you know, restrooms are located at the bottom of the ramp if you're unfamiliar with our facility, and the cafeteria is across the hall. If you're unfamiliar with anything, just ask anyone. We should be able to help direct you. A special thanks to our evidence-based practice committee. They are everybody located with the blue and green ribbons on their badges. If you need help, just seek them out. They should be able to help you as well. The breakout sessions that we'll have later today, half of them will be held in this room, half will be held upstairs in conference rooms A and D on the first floor, and the posters will be held also on the first floor in conference rooms B and C. We also have two raffles going on. The first one is located on this front table, and the second raffle is the 50-50. The proceeds for that will benefit the Friends of Nursing, so see Sally and Annette for that. And you don't have to be present to win either of those, just so you know. So next I would like to introduce Dr. Helen Burns, as she would like to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to stand up here and take a minute to look at all of you, because this is an impressive display of support for Excela Health. And I am really thrilled, and it's exciting to be here today. First of all, to welcome, to welcome our visiting scholars who have come to share their knowledge and their research with us. Also to showcase our Excela colleagues from nursing, from pharmacy, from medicine, who are presenting today on the work that they are doing here on behalf of our patients and on behalf of this organization. And it is exciting to be here with each of you who represent not only the face of nursing, but the face of the Excela Health Care team across the continuum and across all the disciplines, because we have individuals with us from, I've already mentioned some, food and nutrition, EHMG, our partnerships with the schools of nursing, which we hold in very high esteem, and we appreciate the support that you are bringing to us today. You know, I've been in the business a while, and we keep talking about terms. How many of you remember quality control? Anybody? Oh, thank you for admitting that. Thank you for admitting that. I mean, quality control. I don't know what we thought we were really controlling, because it didn't feel like we were, but that's the way it happened. Now we have quality improvement. So we're making a little bit more sense, right? Because we can understand that quality is important for our patients, and we always want to improve. So when we look at a definition here, it's how can we provide the most positive outcomes and the most exceptional experience for every person who sets foot in our door. But you know, we're also trying to find an equal balance with other concepts, and that's the intent of this conference. And another conference that we are focusing on is evidence-based practice. Finding the best evidence that's available to us and applying that evidence through the mind and the hands and the hearts of expert clinicians. Always taking into very serious account what are the patient's preferences, needs, and values. And then finally, what's our role here at Excela in research? We are not doing randomized controlled trials. We are not a research-generating institution. However, we do understand the importance and our role, as well as the impact we can have in translating research at the bedside. In addition, we do have some pioneers in this room who have gone forth and have done some studies. We've had a lot of support from our research nurse consultant, who's Lisa Bernardo, who's with us today, and we are looking to make things better, identifying issues that are of importance to us in the practice here, and how can we make that better. So, one of the things we have done is actually defined our commitment through the nursing strategic plan and setting our sights on an aim that assures evidence-based practice here in this organization with specific objectives for how we're going to do that. That is supported by a plan that we call a nursing research strategic plan because we're paying attention to that. We've built a structure. The study that we did has provided education to nurses and others across this organization, and one of the objectives is to disseminate what we've learned and what we found out, both internally and beyond. And so we're able to accomplish that because we are part and supported by a very strong and a very broad interprofessional team. And so nursing understands that it's not only about us, and it takes that broad team to make it happen, and we're also have the benefit of having strong administrative support with that.